Hello everyone, I am the Solar Gamer, and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. I updated the Kerbal Revolver. This was version 2. I added basically another fuel tank to the main engines down here, but that wasn't enough. I was thinking long term, and this just wouldn't cut it for me. So I made the version 3. Alright, now let me explain a little bit about this. Alright, so I added these basically fuel pods to go underneath the main wings. They have their own landing gear, and it actually stays up to take off. The fuel in here drains into these two main engines, and then I drop these fuel pods, and that obviously relieves a lot of weight, so they can fly a little bit better. What else? What else? I've got a bunch of parachutes here because I don't trust. This thing cannot land. I've tested it out, and it is. I haven't been able to land it at all. I don't understand why, because essentially without these fuel pods, it's the same as it was before, and I landed that fine, but it just won't land. I've done millions of tests on this thing, and it just will not land at all. So, I mean, the only thing we could do is activate the parachutes and hope these little Kerbals live. But to test out the distance on this thing, we're going to travel to the South Pole. Before we go, I'm actually going to rename this. Instead of version 3, it's going to be the SGV, the Super Gamer Victor, because he was the one who suggested to go to the South Pole. I wasn't planning on doing it, but he's got his own little plane named after him. A plane that cannot land. Alright, to take off with this, we basically have to turn RCS on. I have the RCS thrusters in the front. That's going to help us with lifting off. I have to turn turn SAS off towards the end of the runway. Because as you can see, we are slightly, turning to the right. And I don't know why we're doing that, but so I need to keep SAS on right now. But it's time to take it off and fly. Alright. In the air. Okay, we gotta pull up. There we go. That was my mistake. Alright. Now we basically just gotta turn towards 180. Alright. We're going the right direction, and yeah, here we go. Alright, so this is probably gonna be a lot boring than the last one, because there's nothing in between us and the South Pole. So I will probably cut out a large portion. Oh, RCS is done. The RCS fuel is actually on the fuel pod. So once it dropped, I wouldn't have had RCS anyways. So wasting it doesn't really matter. The biggest thing that I'm worried about right now is landing. I really don't think that I'll be able to land this thing. And if I blow up, I am going to be so mad. Because like I said, I've been doing a ton of tests on landing and stuff like that, and none of them have been successful. I'm really hoping that the South Pole is completely flat, because there's hills and stuff in here, and that's where I was testing it, basically. Back in here, where there's dips and, So I'm really hoping that I can land it on the flat South Pole. But if I bail out and use the parachutes, don't get mad at me. Because I know if it'll land or not. This is such I've got so many wings on this thing. Oh, it's crazy. And the thing is that I need them all too, because the problem that I was having was that the airplane would just all of a sudden lose control, and I wouldn't have any control over it. And that seems to be a problem with aircraft. It doesn't make any sense, and I don't know what causes it, but all of a sudden I would lose control of an aircraft that is perfectly stable, and it didn't make any sense at all. Alright, I'm actually going to shut off this main engine right here just to conserve fuel. We should be... Let's get this nose in the air, actually. We should be alright. We'll gain back height in just a second. Yeah, so we'll just conserve fuel on the main engine, and just have the little engines carry us. Yeah, see, it's gonna stop and start to go up in just a second. Yep, there we go. Oh, look it! The moon is coming up over the horizon right there. It's pretty cool. Oh, and that's Minmus over there. Very cool. I like how it looks like it's interacting with the light of the planet. How you can only see it kind of faded and stuff. It's a good effect. Very good effect. Alright, we're going to turn this engine back on because we are almost going to drop the fuel pods, and I want to make sure that we're level. Alright, so that's good. It should be going into that one. Good, very good. We're going to level off a bit, and then we're going to drop the pods. I'm actually going to put down the landing gear as kind of like a bumper so that the pods don't hit anything important. Alright, and parachute and drop. Good, very good. Let's climb back up so we're not falling. Very nice. Nothing fell off. Nope, I don't think anything did. I think it's pretty good and stable again. Yeah, we're gonna shut off this main engine again. So, all right, good. All right, so we're about halfway there. KSC, South Pole. Yeah, more than halfway. We're getting there. Okay, this fuel tank is almost empty. I'm gonna turn that one back on. I actually should have done that a little bit sooner, but that's alright. Alright, we are... I don't know. We're pretty close. You can tell by the coastline right there, we can actually see this. The mountains and all that stuff. So, I mean, we're getting pretty close, and we should be able to see the South Pole any minute now. Oh, actually, right there I see it. There's white. I don't know if you can see right there, that huge little outbreak right there. That would be the South, or I'm sorry, Antarctica. And then we don't have much fuel left, but I believe we can still get over there. Now we can see it a lot clearer. And we are almost there. The sun is actually setting. So, when we hit the ground, the sun will probably be gone, or just about gone. God, I don't know what it is with the poles, but the planes start to act very, very weird near them. Like now I'm starting to turn and start to move to the right. I don't understand. It didn't do this all flight, and all of a sudden it wants to start doing this now. I don't get it. I really don't. Alright, I'm actually going to attempt to land this thing. I accidentally lost the stage with the two engines, which is fine. I mean, we are low on fuel anyways, so I mean, we're gonna have to land, and I guess this is how we're gonna do it. Yeah, it was my fault. I'm still gonna keep these Kerbals alive no matter what, but I don't know if the ship will be intact. We are in the Antarctic, so we did accomplish our goals. I think I'm gonna have to retire this design though. The Kerbin Revolver is done. Much like the Kerbin Explorer, it's not going to work. I'm gonna have to think of a new way to do this. God, this is a bumpy ride. I'm actually constantly having to move this myself because SAS is not really working. Whoa, what's going on? What is oh God. Ugh. That's not what was meant to happen. I have an idea. That idea did not really work. There we go. Just turn on the rocket. We're gonna slow ourselves down here. Alright. We're still coming in very fast. Oh God. Here we go. Yay! Oh, 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 oh. Alright. We have made it. Oh boy. Yeah, this airplane design is definitely getting retired. It is not meant not meant to really land at all. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be doing a rocket video soon. I'm planning on launching a rocket that I made into orbit. No, a satellite I made into orbit. And then coming back down to Earth, which should be cool. But yeah, I'm still going to be working on the space planes. I just need to do a lot of research now on what I want to do for design. And what's going to be efficient. So that's why I'm going to do the rocket video, just to keep you guys entertained. I am in the process of getting a new headset. This headset is actually broken and it's in an uncomfortable position right now. So stay tuned for more, guys, and thanks for watching.